we can do is we can see a network of papers based on their citations. So we can see over here we have on the left, we have our results, and then we have those same nodes in the graph, which are the colored nodes. These colored ones, the size is how good their score is. And the gray here are papers that are related by citation. So we can see choosing a testing method to deliver reliability and cryptographic verification. Test coverage claims are themselves related. And then they also have papers that they're directly connected to that are not related. And then we can actually also see second order citations. So you can see citations of citations. And then another interesting thing is we look over here, we can see there's some papers here with extremely low scores. So small that we can barely see the node. This one here, super small, but they're still included in the results because they have a lot of impact through hits, which is basically measuring, um, hubs, basically groups of papers that are connected to each other, as opposed to PageRank, which is going to just like find like an overall, global best paper. So maybe we can change to like, fire, see what happens when we do fire. And oh, did I not press search? Right. So we can see fire here. We have three really giant nodes. Everything else is not a good match. So then these are all unconnected. So let's see what happens if we maybe turn hits all the way up and then we turn page rank all the way down. And then we turn like authority down. And we can see that our results just changed, right? So now hits is mainly focusing on hubs of papers as opposed to authorities. Unfortunately, they all have extremely bad scores. But if we do, maybe page rank only with no hits, then we're going to see an entirely different graph here. We can also test like computer, see what happens when we're looking at computer while it's loading. The nice thing about PageRank is that we calculated that, like basically a compile time is just calculated once, and then hits is calculated at search time on a subgraph. So we can see all of these. We're not having a lot of connections here. So what happens when we turn hits up on our computer search and then maybe turn PageRank down? What we're going to see here is, well, some more connections, right? So it's going to be focusing more on papers that are related to each other. Yeah, in these examples, didn't find it, but sometimes we get papers that are not even, relate. They don't even have the keyword, right? They're just part of the group, so they show up anyway. So that's basically our project. Lets you see all these different ways of searching for papers and finding papers that are related to each other.